I'm a math teacher at Kenwood Trail Middle School, where I've been for the last 10 years. As a teacher, I have many roles. I'm a team lead, serve on our building leadership team, have run Kenwood's theater program for the last 10 years, am a building rep for EML, and mostly am a passionate educator who loves to spend my days with my middle school students. Every time I tell someone I teach middle school math, I get a similar response. Wow, bless you, I could never. That must be tough. My response is always the same. I love middle school. Sixth graders are my favorite people. Their reaction is usually to tell me about the joys or struggles of the middle schoolers in their lives, and with math specifically. Remarkably, these stories almost always center around a teacher, a great teacher who helped their child love math, or a terrible one who made them hate math. As a teacher, I take great pride in my work and am highly qualified for my job. I have a bachelor's degree in mathematics, a master's degree in math education, and I'm currently in the middle of a program to receive my education specialist degree in educational leadership. I'm passionate about personalized, self-paced learning that allows every student to learn at their own speed and to their highest potential. My greatest pride and joy is when students who at the beginning of the year told me they don't like math start to succeed and tell me that math is now their favorite class. Most of the time during the school year, I work 50 to 60 hours a week. Students leave at 2, but between after-school activities, meetings, committees, and just the time needed to keep up with my day-to-day work, I rarely leave before 5 or 6 o'clock at night. And I am far from alone. In fact, I probably work significantly fewer hours than many of my colleagues who are early in their careers or those who teach a subject like English and have to bring home mountains of essays to read every night and weekend. I'm proud to work in a district full of extremely highly qualified, passionate, hardworking educators who care about their profession and their students, Lakeville students. I've always been proud to say that I work for Lakeville area public schools. Even when people in nearby districts who know that we are paid much lower than our neighbors ask about the pay, I've always been able to respond by pointing at our insurance and all the intangible benefits of working in a place like Lakeville. The vast majority of my career, this has been a place where teachers were respected, given a seat at the table for decisions, where our voices were heard, and where administration in the district office treated us like we were their partners, all on the same team, working together for the good of our students. But for some reason I cannot possibly comprehend, things have been different for the last 2 years. It started during budget cuts, when teaching staff were not given any voice in the programs or positions cut. And when we did speak or write to the board and administration, our pleas largely went unanswered. Instead of being partners with the district office during a difficult time for the district, we were treated like the problem. Instead of listening to our ideas and suggestions or hearing us when we said a proposed cut was going to render a program incapable of functioning, we were ignored. This fall, we came and still worked in partnership with you and the district office to try to pass the levies, one of which passed. The teachers, through our union, did the vast majority of the work to get the word out and inform parents in the community about why we needed the levies to pass. Because we are on Team Lakeville Schools, always. Now we are in negotiations and somehow we have become the enemy. Emails are sent out to the community and information shared on the district website in such a way that blames and shames the teachers for asking for a fair raise. I sent you an email several weeks ago that no one replied to, comparing our pay to many similar southern metro districts. Yet we are framed as unreasonable and trying to put the district into debt by asking for comparable pay. One person shared that when they questioned a district official about this, the response was that they are only blaming the union, not the teachers. But the teachers are the union. That's all it is. The officers, negotiations team, committee members, all of us are the same people who teach in classrooms every day, who know the names of every student in this district, who care about the students of this district and want what is best for them. When did the district decide that we are the enemy and need to be battled and blamed instead of collaborated with? And why? We don't want to be the enemy, and we don't want to be treated like the enemy either. The stance of pitting the district office against the teachers has been made apparent in many actions from top district executives. Before the last 2 years, I never heard mass threats of insubordination. In the last 2 years, we've had several for things as malevolent as using a fan in our classroom or setting up an automatic email response about our contract hours. We've always previously had meet and confer and public comment with our school board. These are now heavily limited and restricted, as if trying to silence us. Every time we turn around, new restrictions, limitations, and mandates are placed on us. We have no voice at the table. We are supposed to be silent subordinates. I love my school, I love my colleagues, I especially love my students. I want to keep working in Lakeville. My family does not want me to. In many districts, I would make $10,000 to $20,000 more per year, and according to many colleagues who left the district, quality of life is better in their districts too. Because in their districts, the district office and the teachers are still partners, working together, just as Lakeville used to be.